That was unnecessary. Enough of the soul scream. Hello, Shinjuku.
For the past 3 years, I have sought out to play through games I never could due to one reason or another. These are the games I've completed since. I have now decided to just upload my journeys to YouTube so others may go through them with me. This is my journey through.
Metaphor, ReFantazio.
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Junah to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit
think we
to
do.
steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lands. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
This whole game is just a bunch of dick riders. They're all dick riding someone. About to be a lot of racism soon. I feel it. I can feel it in my loins.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Do we
Aw.
really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise.
Honestly. It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Yep.
Who's there?
Oh, no one.
Are you from the outside? What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
Voice? Whose?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Uh-huh.
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Okay. Bye, Neuras.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We
Not particularly.
may be a bit
Oh.
lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
Alright, Junah, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Oh, anime.
Oh! It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt
Hold
off me.
on.
3D fishy. You're being watched.
Who are you?
Fill her
Can
up.
you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Huh?
Is something amiss? I'm imagining things.
Why, hello there.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Uh-oh.
Hey, Del, let's go. Mainlanders, you're not of this island.
Correct.
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Alright, Gallica, you could have easily escaped this.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not?
Yes.
He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Ha!
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't
All right,
kill a
Heismay.
candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neuras.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Was that the old guy?
Well,
Oh wait,
fancy
what?
meeting you here.
I honestly did not recognize his voice. I did not recognize Batlin at all. And many times I fucking hear him talk.
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir.
How did he get here before
I
us?
was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate cross the water.
Boneheaded twit of a candidate,
so
alright.
I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mustari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
What does monolithic mean? I don't know what that means. As opposed to polyolithic? Like, I don't know. This looks like one of the places in Final Fantasy X.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the dragon
Oh my
god's
god.
wrath.
What's happening?
Don't be alarmed, everyone.
Hello,
Please
you.
remain calm. Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the dragon god. Until now, the church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is
Fucking hell. What's happening?
Damned Forden.
Ugh.
He's not just after our
I'm dying here.
He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath.
Alright, can we all calm the fuck down? We just got here.
Since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Well, yes, but things get old, bro.
All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni,
Would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your
So that, okay,
rightful
so that
home.
is that guy. Okay.
Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother,
This is why religion. Oh,
do not
hello.
fear.
This is why religion needs to be abolished.
I have purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
She's not gonna get sacrificed.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. That last part was not necessary. Where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The
Yep.
Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads. I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on,
Ugh.
Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Junah likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
Yeah, he is apparently.
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
Hey, it's nightfall. You gonna help us or?
Lady Junah. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now.
Hey.
Calm down, you amateurs.
Thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Correct.
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Yeah, it kinda does.
I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon?
Yes.
Oh, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second.
Yeah, there's a fucking dragon, guy.
Kid, don't make me regret this.
Okay.
You pull your weight or I'll make sure you do.
Oh, forget it.
God
Seems
damn.
being captured don't make you less a wise ass. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose.
Why can't you get over here?
You're going last.
Yes, please get Gallica first. I have no doubt they put that shit too tight on her. Alright, Batlin is just here now. Great.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too. Goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Yep.
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Is it just like a
Course
volcano
not.
or something?
I just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You
Oh,
think nobody
okay.
makes
Alright, Fidelio, you
sacrifices
ain't gotta
out
do
there
all
in the
that.
real world?
That
Or
was
is all
unnecessary.
below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace.
Alright, Batlin. I
They'd
forgot
only
you
ever
were
told
here.
me these lands were
I
wild
like
and uncivilized,
I just
but
said he's just here now
it's
and I
like
already forgot.
seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course. But we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need. No exceptions. Right?
Fill her up.
My friend?
Nope, I'm not your friend.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Yeah,
Indeed.
of course.
'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Boom, 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 boom. Hello.
Please, help my sister.
Okay. We thought you were already over there.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
All right, he's bleeding out.
About? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neuras what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's
Yes,
just
Batlin.
further down, right?
Be useful.
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
You're like a Moggy character.
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla.
Alright, so now we have like a month to save, or a few
feral.
weeks to save his sister. Got it.
The melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please.
Good question.
Bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
And we will.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
No objections here.
Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right.
She just spin?
We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That's the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Temple's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us.
They're not like
They're
us.
Outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us.
Oh, yes.
If a place on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
We will. And she'll join the crew, probably.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell.
I still don't understand how he's supposed to
place is
unsheath
rather
that sword,
cozy.
like, ever.
Especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning.
How about we don't just say this out
The public
loud?
has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Platypus.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed?
Yes, and we just made it a lot easier, Fidelio. Fucking idiot.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Draco Dios. And
Yep.
while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect
All right, Strohl, you be the
monsters
fucking captain
and
then.
lots
You're
of
just
them.
laying it out for
Secondly,
everyone.
There is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon?
Yeah?
You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Correct.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
I bet those are the
Strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have
Thanks, I'm the
closed.
protagonist.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Oh yeah, that was all one day. Jesus Christ.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried. I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated.
It's like a jungle temple in Minecraft.
We know
What do you
magic
say?
is possible without an igniter.
Oh.
In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
Calm down.
Let's
We're
hurry on.
brainstorming.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
You good, bro?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del. Whoa, you're burning up. Why?
Allow me.
Be careful, Oakenberg. You're gonna fucking poke someone in the hideout with that.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Fidelio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
My brother in
please.
Christ.
You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time. You damn fool.
Now have to cut off your foot eventually. Jesus Christ, he's that bad?
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside.
Okay.
We're charging home full throttle. Understood?
What? Right. Got it.
I'll be like, what the fuck do you mean? Don't look outside. Why the fuck not?
Hey.
Oh. Hold on, wait. Hey, Grun. How's Del doing? You can help him, right? It was a good thing you came back immediately. One more night of this, and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I treat him with both magic and material cures. A good, hardy parapet's constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Phew. Okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you. Thank you very much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on. How we deal with that tree?
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. It's grown that much in such a short time. It might be a magical exposure. The temple's positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there is no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand concocting the Potion of Blight.
Understood.
Understood. We'll track him down. If he wants to get into the temple, we have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Informant at Golden Deer Hearth. Battling for some reason.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Junah. The way I say this, someone's got to stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, Bass. Of course you just stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh?
Listen.
You don't need to worry about it. This is about Del. This is about when Del says something like, "Hey, they're gonna run off with the lands, waste them all." But me, I don't think you all are so bad. I trust you. So we'll hang around here, and you. Oh, he's gonna be so mad at us. He's gonna be so tight when we prove Del right. Is his name Del? So we'll hang around here, and you start out the lance, and well, the priestess girl and all, if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me, your own brother, now can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you, if you ask me. Don't worry, you can leave it to us. Hello, Heismay. What happened back in my hometown? You should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that. Even when I was there, that's not their leader's fault. Even with the theft, you're still defending him, even with the urn being stolen? Not exactly, but I know he's prepared to do what's right. Almost tragically so.
No?
Most other tribes hold little love for the Ujif, but in my youth, we lived near 2 settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Until one day, conflict arose between the 2 settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe. Yet the village put off the decision. It took no sides, and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, their dispute was resolved.
Hold on.
What ended up happening into your village?
And then...
The village lost the truth of both sides, and they cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. Impoverished. They called us Ujif inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated. They even led to some violence. And yet, the village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation between their bitter lamentations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words. So I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities. But Tadari remained to take a stand. While I simply ran away, he took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village. There's a nobility in that. He sounds like a good leader. Yes. No ordinary person could have done what he did. He chose to carry the entire village on his back. And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. Villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers. All the backbiting, and even the death of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest. What a horrible village.
Right.
Yes, but upon my return, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew I would like to let my son sleep on that hill where the sweet winds blow, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them at heart. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son and my knighthood besides. This burial is no different. To think I waxed on about it being time to face his death, an excuse nothing more, an excuse to run from yet another decision. No, there's nothing wrong with hesitating. Like, come on, man. But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And see what has become of him. How can I call myself a father? If we want to solve this, we'll need more than despair. No. I refuse to let it end here.
Right.
If hesitation is in my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps it's simply who I am. That was a W fucking line. If hesitation is in my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps it's simply who I am. That line goes so fucking hard. I love Heismay so much. Fill her up. I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen, somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I'd not have to see it anymore. I'd no longer have to be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I, when every reminder shatters me? That's why I put off the burial, longer and even longer. But I must change. I would show my boy I'm a father worth his love, not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove to see you. You who place your trust in me. I can feel Heismay's fatherly determination and his deep trust in me. W. Heismay.
My son.
Oh, I should have looked at the other thing. I will soon depart from the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've done to me to it. You've been made to endure. Of course I'm coming with you. I thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. Alright, new area unlocked. Fuck this tooth guy. Oh my goodness. Yo, they bug in. If this goes here then? Ah, capital. Ha, never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand. Really gives a chap the strength to go on.
That's awful.
It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics, Neuras.
Well.
Oh, so this one sits up like this, eh? Then it could be forward compatible with modern design.
Oh.
Aha! Eureka! I'm struck, lad. Thunderstruck. The Neuras a moment ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you, fill her up.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. 6? But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function. Ordinarily, magic just isn't viable without maglet and magic igniters, whether for the gauntlet runners or otherwise. In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters. Dangerous dependency, that. Might be why I'm so drawn to these relics or you lots. Aren't igniters convenient to have, though?
Of course.
Quite so. They're simple enough that even a child could work them. But that's the very trouble, you see. Wielding power beyond what we can handle is a fast track to madness.
The truth is...
Took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in the igniter development. They gathered up some destitute parapists who had no other place to go, and subjected them to awful experiment after awful experiment.
About that.
Were you a part of that team?
Nope.
Nope. At the time, my coffers were thankfully full enough without their grants. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did to participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs were all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in Gauntlet Runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for death and destruction. And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung.
No.
I'd say this is more of a step up, no? You're not wrong. These days I get to cruise and ramble as I please with a seat in the prince's own runner. Though it's only because of my past choices I can show off my best work nowadays, and the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask nothing more. I can sense Neuras' pride as a researcher, as well as his deep trust in me.
I'm a lucky man to be part of your grand quest.
Aww. All that said, I hope you'll keep an eye out for these relics, eh? Still keep an eye out.
This one's important.
Yep, sure.
However...
Something is nagging at me, though. Why the devil are all these relics so scattered around the world? Seems to me like they were all once part of a greater whole. So is this some kind of natural, coincidental dispersal, or something else altogether? Well, next time you bring me a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you as always, but not the potatum. I parted ways with Neuras and left the engine room.
Let's set it up. Maybe there's a better choice.
Did I remove Hulkenberg from the squad? I don't know how I did that.
No holding back. This better hit.
Resist that, but his defense is down anyways.
General. Siege. Come forth, royal soul.
I'll show you. Can't let it go unused.
Pugilist. You'll be. Oh, how can this be?
This kid's weak to fisting.
Uh-oh. Brace yourselves.
Enough of the soul scream. Ow. That hurt like a motherfucker.
Mandible bearing.
Take it.
That's all I got right now.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
I'll give you the. This is just what I need. Howling! You sure don't give up easy.
I shall vanquish evil.
Shit.
Perhaps not. This calls for one of these.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
Ridiculous!
Someone kill him now! Shows not over.
No shot. Managed to kill us all. Everyone died except. Yep. We try again.
Oh, power of kings! This will suffice.
That helps.
Helpful as ever.
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for. I'll go with it.
Pugilist! Oh, sweet! Still standing!
Its weakness.
On me, we go together.
Come forth, royal soul. No, I won't hold back.
I'll show you. A bit much, actually. This should be good.
Damn it.
Can't afford to hold. I call upon royal power within.
I thought you hid weakness.
Please.
Gotta get back on track. Well, this'll get...
Jesus Christ. I'm getting fucking rolled by this guy.
Oh, power of kings! Fortify.
Helpful as ever.
I will fight with pride to the rear guard. Let's go. No. Merchant!
Behold this power. This should be good.
Are you prepared? Oh,
You
tenacious!
hid weakness.
General! Freeze!
Merchant!
This is just what I need. Maybe not. Moving back. This might be a good strategy.
I call upon royal power within.
I'll use what I must. Formidable indeed.
Yikes! Here comes the counter.
I see your game.
Yes!
Beautiful dodge, Heismay.
Come forth, royal soul.
Still up? I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for. Be a waste to let this sit.
Okay. Good to know.
Perhaps not.
Brace yourselves.
And it gives anxiety.
Strohl's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Everyone.
The same.
Ay, Dios mío.
Will your tale end here?
How far back did I just go?
That should come in handy.
Oh, right here. Cool.
Let's push through. I'll give it my all.
There's no time for prayers.
Everyone, go.
This should suffice.
That helps.
My thanks.
By this power.
I call upon a royal soul.
With these fists, I strike for justice. Stay down.
I'll use what I must.
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
By this power.
Oh my God.
This will be over soon enough.
Helpful as ever.
Let's go.
I'll show you.
I call upon royal power within.
But I thought you hid its weakness.
Face me! Freeze!
Merchant!
This is just what I need. You sure don't give up easy.
No holding back. Stay tenacious.
But I thought you hid its weakness.
A blunder! General!
Wasn't that supposed to be its weakness?
You're here?
Can someone kill it?
Sorry, my mistake.
Oh my god.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Satisfactory.
Come on!
Right.
Okay,
let's settle this quick.
Give us all we've got.
I'll use what I must.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Well, thanks. It's okay. We can do this.
Oh, I didn't even know I had that.
This should work.
This is just what I need. Behold this power. Raging fire.
No holding back. Is that a hit?
Now accept your fate. No. Siege!
I won't hold back! Merchant!
Moving that fast, dancer.
Moving to the rear. I'll crush you!
But I thought you
How can
hid
this
its
be?
weakness. You gotta get back on track.
That's a restart. Holy shit, this fucking guy is ridiculous.
Face me! This should suffice.
Well, thanks. I'll get some distance. Let's try this.
Moving back, I call upon a royal soul.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll crush you! Really? Still standing?
His weakness.
I'll use what I must. To the rear. Freeze!
Fast dancer. I'll show you. Raging fire, stubborn, eh?
Fusion! You'll be caught! How can this
I
be?
thought you hid its weakness.
Much better attacking pattern right now.
Face me! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Let's go. It's still up?
Thank Christ. Alright, that one's dead. That's all I need. That's all I cared about. Okay.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
So you're strong.
Someone heal him fast.
Everyone,
He got Strohl.
forgive me.
Someone get him back on his feet. Strohl got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I was saving this.
I live to see another day.
Royal Soul!
He needs healing now.
These guys are way stronger than I had thought.
The dance for you. Yeesh, they're
might
pretty
say
tough.
it's to die for.
Better be careful. Behold this power.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can
And why did I get 3?
too many people knocked out?
Wasn't enough.
We've got to get back on track. This will get ugly.
Still fight.
Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
Here.
I shall repay this favor
This will be
tenfold.
over soon enough. Anyone get him back on his feet. Be a race to let this sit.
I live to see another day.
Junah's badly hurt. Get her some healing. Help. We've got to wake her up. Strohl's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Here.
Time for my turn.
General!
Can anyone get on healing duty?
Some healing power.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Strohl's forgotten everything. He can't use his skills. That didn't do it?
Oh great, now he can't fucking heal.
Okay. Try to heal up. Strohl hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Fuck it.
That helped.
My thanks.
My thanks.
Heismay
I shall
got hit
fight
in
as
memory
the
loss.
noble I am.
He can't remember how to use his skills.
Let's try
Quite a boon. You General! We need not
He knew
push
you'd
ourselves.
That helped.
Helpful as ever.
Vitus power.
They're supposed to be minions. Why the fuck are they so damn strong? Any I crit. Oh, dodge is fine.
Everyone okay? We've got to heal up. Strohl now for a grand maneuver. Anyone get on healing duty. Fast dancer. Raging fire.
Now, what's the play? I shall vanquish
Get him
evil.
healed up.
Perhaps not. Oh, see? Still standing.
Now accept your fate. Then now we strike.
Damn it.
I'll use what I must. Some healing power.
Thanks.
Thanks.
My thanks.
Strohl's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
This is it.
Someone get him back on his feet.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Let's get some use out of this.
I live to see another day.
Last legs. Someone get him healed up.
Could do with this.
I knew you'd help.
Much thanks.
That helped.
General! How's this?
That helped.
Thank you.
I owe you.
He's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Needs to lower their attack.
This'll do.
I called upon a royal soul. Someone get him healed up. I'll go with this.
No holding back! You'll be tenacious!
Wasn't that supposed to be a
General!
We need not push ourselves.
He's out of MP.
Helpful
Fuck.
as ever.
It still hits like a truck.
Let's get him some healing. Someone get healed up.
No shot!
Show you. Sorry, my mistake.
Pugilist! Oh, let's wrap this up!
Alright, it's only one left. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Someone, help him back up. This is a fine mess. Hey, wake up! We're still in a fight here.
Allow me to use this.
Still fight.
Junah, are you okay?
Merchant!
You look like you're about to
Let's
drop.
set it up. Not that. Merchant!
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear. For my exit. This should be good.
Shit.
Strohl's badly wounded. Can anyone
No, not again.
Wasn't enough.
You gotta get back on
My partner's here.
Heismay's knocked out? Someone help him get back in the fight! Let's get some use out of
I live to see another day. Oh, please!
Yeah.
Someone help, please!
This should work.
I shall repay this favor tenfold. A blunder.
Come on, not like this!
General!
Someone help, please!
I was saving this.
Time for my grand comeback! Hey! Can't let it go unused! We're still in a fight here!
I refuse to die yet.
Someone heal him fast! Heismay's in real danger. He needs healing now.
I'll save this.
No, you need to attack.
My son must wait. Just a little while longer. This should work.
Thanks.
Need to lower his attack again.
I owe you.
Let's stay calm. Take it.
Please.
Watch me.
Wait, no,
A bit
you need
much,
to heal us.
actually.
Heismay.
Quite a boon. Blunder.
Are you prepared? Oh, how can this be?
Be neither timid nor out. All power of kings.
Are you kidding me?
Shit!
Coin can solve problems a blade cannot. Let's try this.
My thanks.
There's no rising slashes, please. That'd be great. Thank you. This is fine.
I shall fuck. Pugilist!
I shall fuck.
You'll be sweet. Still standing.
Let us clean up this mess. Face me. I'll use this.
I owe you.
Only
Coin can solve problems of late. This'll be.
My thanks.
Ah, shit. No, not again.
okay?
Everyone lived.
Heal up. You all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty? Be a waste to let this sit.
I'm not out.
Can't
I call
attack.
upon royal power
Shit.
within. Moving to the rear.
I didn't even know I had this. This helps a lot.
Be neither timid nor. I was saving this.
I will fight with pride. This should work.
Quite a boon.
Enough of the rising slash.
He's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. The captain's on his last legs.
Can I help?
Get him healed up.
I can't. Fusion! How can this be?
Oh, power of kings!
Before it comes back.
Allow me to use this.
Merchant! Is there another way? Here.
Helpful as ever.
Crit. No rising slash. Thank you. Fine.
Heismay got hit. Remember what I need. He can't remember how to use his skills. Can't let it go unused.
Pugilist!
Oh, I thought you hit
Still standing!
I can't remember. This should work.
Thanks. Only one
I will
left.
fight with pride.
Finish them off and
Let's
we're
try
clear.
Okay. This works out so well.
Heismay got hit with battery blast. No need to rush this.
I owe you. Are you prepared?
Oh my god, finally! I've been on this fight for like 30 minutes.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. Not bad, eh? Marvelous. I feel stronger already. Careful.
That was cancerous. Oh my goodness. I have no MP. Oh my god!
You know,
I feel like it's gonna be voiced.
I'm
Yep.
truly blessed with good fortune.
Yes, you are.
I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack.
That's
But
not
more
what
than
I
all of
thought
that,
we were going with this.
I've met people I can trust.
That's what I thought he's gonna say.
I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Of course you do.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know.
We'll never know, but you can only
Even
hope.
During the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad.
What?
Rangeef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
It was probably intended to happen this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance.
Oh.
He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I? Father.
Yo, I think I'm just choosing the right answers.
Mother. Leave the people of Harlia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me.
Strohl is the best as the boys. There we go, buddy.
Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace, and I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Strohl's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future. My first time maxing someone out.
Proud noble Strohl, keeper and heriter of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Yeah.
I'm to change the future with you.
So 4. Oh, cool. Wait, what does that mean? Strohl is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. Oh, like a new archetype or something?
My friend, hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
With a vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Strohl's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. 16. Yep. I enjoyed that a lot. I wish I was more eloquent with my words. I don't, like, I just say, that was nice. I enjoyed that a lot. But I just, whatever. Unfortunately, the next hour of recording fucked up the audio. And so, unfortunately, I have to skip over Brigida rank 7 and Junah rank 1. Which is annoying, but luckily, the only other thing I do is a dungeon, so. Silver lining, I guess. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I think I just got to the temple, whatever the fuck it was. Yep. This is where I go straight into it. Oh, it's actually a tower. It's one of these. I don't like these. That is open already. Huh? I feel like... Did I go to the wrong thing? Did I save in the wrong thing? I'm confused.
Gotta be careful.
Hold on, let me just walk right past them.
Watch out.
This is the exact same fucking thing. How did I do that? I swore I fucking left. This is the exact same one. Well, I was wasting my time, I guess. How much time did I waste? About 30, no, more like 15, 20, like 10, 15 minutes. It's not that bad. Why did I stop here? What?
Here's where we are now.
Did I go to the wrong thing?
Let's see. Which one?
Oh my god, I wasted so much time. I went to the wrong fucking thing. My fucking dumbass.
Going?
So we bring the fight to...
I went on that whole trip for no reason. Well, I just wasted a lot of time.
Nice.
Oh. Ah, the air of a coastal town is simply divine. And so is the shopping for that matter. Do you have the money?
Oh?
Why? Are you offering to pay? Haha, I kid. I set aside some money for non-travel expenses.
Then.
So, shall we, oh captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Miss, are you the real Lady Junah? Would you sing a song for me? Depends. You paying up?
Yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Da-da-da-da, da-na-na. Thank you.
I love your songs. I was hoping it was longer. Oh, stop auto. You're so pretty, Junah. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. Her eyes are crazy.
Hmm?
What? Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was Nydia, just like me. I still don't know what that means.
Sure.
Were you two really talking about singing?
Hold on.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. We Nydia have some secret stuff going on. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, ferocious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? That's why her Nydia, like, they just have the crazy ass eyes. So I love them. Living on the fringe is hardly life at all. So we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia's secret. I'm sure that life is no picnic, but as her eyes sparkle as she listens to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child, putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out. You saw this songstress? Where? Turn 90 degrees to the left, you fucking dolt. Let's go find her. Uh-oh. I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way.
Oh.
The rumors were true. How fortune smiles. What rumors? That's a homeless guy back there, I think. Phew, think we're safe here? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I am so glad you were there. Truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Junah? Or for fuck's sake? Oh, hell. My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in this city. Might I have a moment of your time?
And then...
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. And you'd like to sing me? And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as a church, we could pay you. Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay it, won't it?
Right.
I'm anxious to hear you sing myself.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. I fucking better have a front row seat.
Things have gotten fun.
What is that? Oh! Neat! Oh, but I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. Okay, I guess. Twist my arm a bit more, why don't you? My dumbass wasted like 4 days going to the wrong fucking area.
Now then.
We're running her to here. Cannot believe I wasted an entire trip going to the wrong fucking location.
All right.
There we go. I don't know how I didn't realize I did that dumb shit. All right, let's deal with this stupid tree and go in.
What do you think?
Even though we literally could have climbed around it.
Can you take this one, please?
This build-up is killing me. Go.
Hey.
But wait, after all the trouble we went through it to get it, are we sure it's going to work on a tree of this size? You just go at the bottom, bro. Go at the base. Junah is right. The only way to find out is to pour it. And there goes the tree. It is now limp. Oh, wait. Oh, it's moving. It's alive. So it is a monster in a tree's guise. This blight brew has stripped away the oaken mask to reveal the beast within. Why did you... Heismay, did you need to speak like that? You good? What kind... Oh my god, where are we?
Wait.
Whoa, it's not too happy about it. Honestly, couldn't the draw have stripped away the armor too? God, nothing for it. Let's chop the tree beast down.
Better be sure.
I should pass it to you, and you kill it. Boom. The tree is a metaphor for a tree. Correct, yeah. I still don't know why it's called that, by the way. Look, that scared me. But we managed somehow. Honestly, all that trouble over an angry shrubbery. But our way inside the temple is now clear. Let us push onward to find Yufa. Right. We've had a rough start. Time to get back on track. Easy enough. Time to do this entire dungeon in one go. About to be here for like 2 hours. Bury my cock in your ass.
No way.
Can't believe the size of this place. It's like a proper labyrinth. I wonder how deep it goes. Perhaps we could tell, were it not for this strange mist. The path ahead is shrouded. Go, before the dragon god.
What can I do?
I am the priestess. I must offer myself in sacrifice. There's a treasure chest all the way over there.
What's up?
Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright? I just heard a voice inside my head. Apparently, it belonged to the priestess. The priestess's voice, you say? I certainly couldn't hear it.
Okay, so
Well, if you heard her voice, that means she's alive. Come on, let's find her. Wait, there's a chest over there. This way. Oh, it's all the other side. Great. Something's been etched here. Let's see. It says, thine eyes report... oh my god. Thine eyes report doth not tell all. Only those with the conviction to alter their perspective may find their way through the dark. Perspective, is it? So we have to change how we view things here? So we need to look at things beyond what's in front of us. Or at least that's what I assume it's trying to say. Oh my god. Puzzle time, I guess. What is this? What, does it say the same thing?
check this out.
It says, those who are lost does the mist bedevil. Bedevil? What? What? I've never seen a word in my life. But upon the proper path, no mist will there be to thwart thee. So that means the mist will be thicker if we're on the wrong... I
see.
So I have to choose the right one, and if I don't, I get fucked. Alright. Is there?
There's something we can use nearby.
Oh, okay, so I thought I saw... Oh, wait. Wait, what? Does something feel off to you? It's like we haven't made any progress at all. I've sensed it as well. Perhaps we've been brought back to where we started. This is perhaps something to do with the mist. It could be a well of... Melancholization? Is that how you say that?
No.
I don't know if I'd call this... I'm not doing that again. No, this mist might be sophisticatedly designed magic. Enough of this. You're gonna get all deviled up. Magic, you say? A contrivance of the temple itself, perchance? A trap laid to ward off intruders. If it's a trap, then there must be some way to spring it. Let's keep trying. Melancholization. Melancholization, I think is what it said. What? There's a thing on the wall. Yep. It's a mural. The old world is inscribed here in archaic writing. An old world, is it? I suppose this is some kind of ancient city. If those are buildings, they're preposterously tall. Enough of the big words. Never in all my days have I seen a town such as this. It's not even that big of a word, but I don't care. Hard to believe it's a depiction of the past, isn't it? Almost feels futuristic. So if that's a city, what's surrounding it? It looks like monsters. Are there like 4 guardians of this bullshit place and I have to fight them all?
No.
Not monsters. No, the more I look at it, the more it appears as though they're being worshipped. A world where there is not but one God. Now that is indeed... I'm having a stroke right now. Now that is indeed a very different understanding of a history from that of Sanctism. I don't think we're going to guess our way to the right answers here. Let's press on. What is happening to my brain?
What is this?
Look, something's carved into the stone monument. Are these tenets of the pagan faith? It says, be not perplexed by illusion. Accept fear and open thine eyes. Do so and the truth shall be within your grasp. A warning then, but to caution us against the perplexity of illusions. Does this mean there's some way to see through mazes, contrivances? Maybe it's telling us we need to sense the magla. Perhaps my sight can do the trick. I've been doing that the whole time, Gallica. And we're back here. Wait, no, that's a different one. It's a mural. The world after ruin is described here in archaic writing.
Indeed.
Based on the title, can we surmise it depicts those who perish in a city torn asunder by flame? So it would imply a world brought to the brink of destruction by a great war. What's on the bottom there? It looks like people gradually changing. Yeah, it does. Like that one picture, like from monkey to man.
Look.
Isn't that a monster of some kind on the left? What is going on there? What a strange physiognomy? We gotta stop, y'all. It almost looks like a human, but the figure on the right looks like a regular person. No idea what any of this means. Don't think any amount of concentration on our part's going to clear it up. It's a mural. The War of Ruin is inscribed here in archaic writing.
Doesn't it seem like...
If this depicts the Annex War, it seems far too grand a scale. If it were, it wouldn't be called the War of Ruin. It's likely depicting the war that led to the destruction of the old world. And people aren't the only combatants here. There are dragons and what looks like monsters in the fray too. They could even be ancient gods. If you ask me, it looks more like they got roped into a war that the people started. You're telling me people manipulated dragons, this many bloody dragons, as tools of war? To hazard a guess, I'd say the magic which allows us to control our archetypes fashioned after heroes of old is fairly similar. If gods and dragons really could started fighting, no wonder they called it a war of ruin. Could this have really happened? Look, something written on the stone monument. Is it? I just realized those stone monuments look like they're just not rendered in, like at all. Why do they look like that? Mortals are all but lone shards of Mother Earth. I almost said Farth. Look to the stars. Follow the dragon god's guidance. There's a certain poetry to it, isn't there? Sounds like it's meant to encourage living in harmony with nature. But to invite us to look to the stars, surely we cannot do that from within the temple.
No.
Why does the rock look like that? It's only the... kind of some of it. Some of this torch thing looks like it too. Oh my god, finally. Oh.
What? There's someone here.
Hello.
It's you. I believe we met at the spring?
Yep. We met her. Well, found her, I mean.
My name is Euphazia. I am priestess of the Dragon Lord, but you may call me Eupha, if it pleases you.
It does.
To see you now, you seem largely unscathed. You have hidden yourself well, priestess. This place is devoid of monsters. Almost uncannily so.
I sought the room least affected by Magla. We of the Mustari are blessed with a third eye that can see magic's flow. But more importantly, why are you here?
Adeni asked us to help you. We're here in the stead of the island soldiers.
So my brother is safe. Thank goodness. Then I trust your word. Please, help me complete...
We're not letting you throw yourself into the volcano. Where the fuck are you gonna do?
We want no part of this sacrifice. We're here to take you back.
'Twas your brother's own behest. If you doubt us, then you may seek your answers from him.
My brother would have you stop me. But why?
Because he doesn't want you killing yourself for literally no reason.
He doesn't want his sister to die.
But what happens if I return? The island's Magla royals. Our people are tormented by horrors from the sea. Even our herds are being driven to madness. The chaos must be quelled. And if I stand as sacrifice, no one else will need to.
A fire burns in you, girl. It's a valor any knight would be proud to wield. And I should know. But if you're to risk your life, shouldn't it be for something certain?
Is all this really happening because of that dragon god?
What? But the perils that grip the island, they are born of the same magic that floods this temple.
We've seen the same phenomenon across the nations. This affliction isn't isolated to your islands.
Even so, surely...
How about this then? We'll get you safely to the altar, and see what we can figure out there. You know where it is, don't you?
Well, yes.
Let's see what's really going on back there for ourselves. We've got business with this lance of yours too.
She's right. No point in stopping here. Is that okay, Captain?
Yep. Fine with me.
What do you want with Dracodios? No.
Just take it. The fuck?
Whatever your answer, it hardly matters for the sacrifice. I will trust all of you as envoys of my brother. Besides...
What? Besides what?
My third eye sees the flow of Magla keenly.
Okay, what does that mean?
There is something unusual about the Magla in your wake. It brings to mind descriptions of the heroes of old.
Are you talking about archetypes?
Then we must not disgrace their legacy. Let us proceed with all due care.
So archetypes are similar to personas, not in more ways than initially thought. Hey, personas are based off of like historical figures or like gods in real life. Archetypes are based off of fictional people and gods in this universe. Neat. What? Oh, another mural. Oh, no dead people. Never mind. Those are the soldiers who escorted me. Oh no, how can this be? The fault lies with me, and my atonement shall be realized when I become a sacrifice to the dragon god.
Hey.
What is this dragon god anyway? Any ideas what could have started this little temper tantrum? Of that I am uncertain. But ever since the founding of my village, when our protector deity frenzies, it is appeased by the sacrifice of the priestess. It's a mural. Our origins are described here in archaic writing. What's this one of? Our origins. That is, the Mustari peoples. Look close there. The people in the painting have 3 eyes. This painting depicts the birth of the village. In the center there is our first chief. Our village passed down and protected for generations. And now I, too, must sacrifice myself to save it. It's a mural. The birth of the priestess is inscribed here in archaic writing. So we've got the priestess, the lance, and the flock. Feels like we're getting closer and closer to the truth of this island. The people of the village discovered these ruins and met the dragon god. Later, those entrusted with a sacred ceremonial duty became the priestesses. The dragon god is our protector deity, but also an impetuous god of conflict. Sometimes, its all-consuming rage is directed at the island. In those chaotic times, the priestess makes of herself a sacrifice. Legends foretell that in offering her life to beg for mercy, the dragon's god spirit is appeased.
Hey.
Yufa, are you not afraid to die? It seems like almost like you want this to happen. I cannot claim to be absent of fear, but I possess the ability to save the people of the village that I hold dear. So more than anything else, I feel both joy and pride. Now then, let us resume our journey. What was that sound?
What?
Was that the sound of herds like touching the grass? Wow, what is this place? I don't think we've seen anything like this before.
Huh?
What the? Would you look at that? The sky, so strange to see, being so far on the ground. What the hell's going on?
Surely.
I shared your surprise when I first saw this place. Your shock is only natural. Where are we? This is Drakengray Shinjuku. Shinjuku? The remnants of an ancient civilization. The people refer to it as the Lost City. Is this just Shinjuku? Is this just real life? Is this game set like way in the future?
What?
That's no language I know. Safe to say, it's really, really old. Is that why all the monsters are called humans? Because the ancient people are humans? Yes, our ancestors discovered alongside the lance and enshrined it all in the temple.
Please, have a look.
Look at your feet. Trace of priestesses past. Imprinted in the soil. An earthly record of their privileges here. If we follow them, we should reach the altar at the Lost City's lowermost level. Follow the path.
Let's go.
Hold on, wait, let me look at possible Shinjuku. It looks like this civilization is built upon our civilization. The water rose like crazy. Shout out to One Piece. Oh, what is it now? Everyone on your guard. Something's here.
What?
The hell? An ear monster. Is that an ear? I'm trying to see the ear. I don't see the ear. This is a new human. A human? What are such monsters doing in a lost city?
Seems likely.
Surely it's due to an increase of melancholicization. Perhaps this human was drawn here by the dragon god as well. So they're meant to keep intruders out. They're doing the dragon god's grunt work. What? But why? Why would the dragon god reject me? I am the rightful sacrifice. Never mind that now. Does it seem like this thing is acting weird? Almost like it's waiting for us to make a move.
Wait.
I guess I can see the ears now. Wait, everyone halt.
Indeed.
So my eyes do not deceive me. It's moving as we move. If we can predict its movement and we can slip past it, a fight isn't necessary. Let's be extra cautious. It's a mural inscribed with archaic writing, Dragon God Et.
What this is?
It depicts the dragon god manifesting before the priestess. The dragon god normally dwells within Drakadios, but takes to his dragon form only when I, the priestess, will it. Only when you will it? Then how is it that the village comes to harm? Does he just pop out and go on a rampage when you're feeling antsy? It is my first time doing anything of the sort, and such I am uncertain. As such. However, the dragon god is a protector deity. If we fulfill our duties well, he'll come to our aid. I am certain of it. What do you mean by well? Has the village lived up to these so-called duties? Adeni said it himself. The village took all their fears and anxieties and burdened your shoulders with them.
Say.
Yufa, what truly compels you to seek the path of self-sacrifice? Because it is my duty. No.
So...
What need would there be for Priestess if it were to stop? The village has already sacrificed so much. The Priestess cannot simply abandon her destiny. I'm sure it's a matter of pride for you. You didn't take on this role lightly, but I cannot condone a course that may lead to you dying in vain. Given how much you seem to care about people, you could really accomplish a lot if you didn't die. True.
But then...
My duty is a sacrifice. I have more value in death than in life.
Yep, we're safe here.
Oh, there's something down there I missed, but I'm not going back. There's a few things I missed actually, but I'm not going back. Am I finally out? Or done at least? It's a mural. The priestess and the dragon god is inscribed here in archaic writing. It's the priestess holding a lance and a dragon. So the lance is in the depths of this place.
Hey.
This image, something about it doesn't sit right with me. On the left is the dragon god. Would it not be facing the priestess if it meant to make a meal of her? There in the middle. Are those the inhabitants of the village?
Indeed.
They are. I interpret this as the people standing protected behind both the dragon god and the priestess. I don't know. It almost seems like the priestess is fighting with the dragon. Are priestesses really supposed to be sacrifices? Is the legend, well, correct?
See here.
But offerings have been made of the priestess to the dragon god for generations. It doesn't look like they're fighting at all. I don't understand how they saw that.
Might I ask you something?
Finally. Voice
Why
acting.
have you come
Voice
to this
acting.
island? For the lance, I know, but why risk your very lives for it?
Well, we've come this far in together. I suppose she deserves to know something, at least.
There is someone we aim to save, one who was ambushed in shadow, cursed to die. And the blackguard responsible for this cruelty now seeks our land's throne. If we are to thwart this tyrant, we must first ply him with power and favors. That is why we seek Dracodios.
So you do not bid for the throne for yourself?
Yep.
I had heard that the mainland's aspirants were all seeking relics for their own gain in the race.
But just so you know, we still meant that part about not wanting you to die.
Perhaps. It was the same with my own parents. My mother and father served as the priestess and island chief before my time. They died in an accident out to sea. More than 10 years passed. We knew they'd set sail to seek the dragon god. But we never knew why they made the journey at such a time, when no ritual was needed. To hear all of you now, I think I might understand. Perhaps your aims are not so different from theirs.
They sought to question the ritual itself, whether these sacrifices held any meaning. That way, they might protect their dear daughter. Is that it?
Yet there are those in the village who will not suffer any doubt in the dragon god's ways. My brother left for the mainland, claiming he'd change us for the better.
Your parents were not alone in their love for you. There are others on the island who would see you live.
And truly, I'm grateful. But as a priestess, even surrounded by such chaos and despair, I have already known such joy and freedom. To me, offering my life is no sacrifice. Those born into blessing must give back in turn. Such a duty is no more than simple common sense. It is the only way to live.
This religion is so trash.
I'm getting you out of here. Deal with it.
Wait, but did you not hear a word I just said?
Oh, we heard. But fools like us rarely listen.
That pissed Junah off. Oh my god, finally a Magla Hollow. This is where I save and end because I am done.